Well. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. My name is Corey, and today, this says testing assumptions about black men. So I was just scrolling through Jubilee's channel just now, just looking for something to react to, something to watch, something entertaining. And I stumbled upon this. I've never seen this a day in my life before. And this seems intriguing. Fuck it. Let's run it. Let's roll. Let's run it. Let's run it. This is interesting. I don't know what to expect. I don't know what this entails or anything, but how well do these three white men know black men?
Black people is, as I've moved to more bigger cities, I've gotten to have more diverse people in my life. I have a diverse friend group. I also hip hop danced. I've been on 3 different hip hop dance crews, and obviously black people are really integrated.
Okay. All right, that was nice. Good.
Hi, my name is Joe. I'm 25.
Joe.
My relationship to black people has mostly been international since I grew up overseas.
Okay.
It's actually primarily been just Africans instead of African Americans.
Okay.
My name's Oscar, and my relationship to black people in general is black women. I don't really have relationships with black men or men in general, so this experience is going to be exciting to kind of see what I know versus what I don't know.
Okay, let's get into this. A Pew Research poll revealed that 18% of newlyweds with one black partner were in an interracial marriage. So out of this group of 10 men, how many do you think are or have been in an interracial relationship?
Ooh, that's an interesting question. That is an interesting question.
I'm not around men, so this is kind of like my first experience. I've never even been in a room with this many men before, so
I'm gonna say you have, just the cardigan. It's
damn.
Yeah, I feel like you've been in one. Something about your vibe seems like you dress really nice and you look really friendly, and not that the rest of you don't. Jeez, it's so hard not to say.
Right, this is hard.
I'm just basing it I think you
right, anything you say is bad. You got a room full of black men looking at you, staring you down like a pack of piranhas.
Comfortable approaching white
that is hard.
The funny thing with you two, I don't know why it is, but I feel like one of you has, one of you hasn't. I love this. I'm gonna go with you.
You're smiling big right now. You like white people. So I'm gonna say no, yes, no, yes, no, yes.
I wonder what they say about me. They probably say I like white people.
No.
A lot of people assume that.
Yes, no, yes, no, yes, no, yes.
Yes.
Interesting.
Yes. And yes.
See, I don't have dreads. That's what I need. That's what I need to unlock my next level of to get to the next level. I need dreads. This fro, this shit ain't it, bro. I need a motherfucking. I need a fro. I need some braids or some shit. I need something different, dog.
2, 1.
Woo! Okay. No, it's good. That's good.
No, I'll take it.
Oh wow. Okay. I love that.
So, environmentally speaking wise, I went to a predominantly white school. So statistically, I was more likely to date someone who was white than isn't.
So, I've been in a relationship with my Hispanic girlfriend for about 5 years now.
Okay.
And so I've never been intentionally saying, oh, I want to be in an interracial relationship. It just happened.
Okay, yeah, and I was thinking that, I think black men are a lot more open to that than black women are, just at least initially. I've been seeing a lot of things where women are starting to, join that party. They're starting to go over to the other sides, and I don't have a problem with that, but this is I didn't know that that statistic, but this is interesting to see a bunch of black dudes in a room. They usually don't have this. They usually don't put a lot of black people together for good reason, maybe.
I've been interracial, but they've all been with minorities. So I've never had a serious relationship with a white girl, and I've dated white girls, but I feel when I have, they don't pick up on certain.
What you got in your hair, brother? Is that gray or is that some shampoo shit?
Color wood or a minority
leave-in color, leave-in conditioner or some shit.
With a white girl in the passenger seat that I was dating. And my ID was in the back seat, and I wanted her to grab it instead of me. And she's like, why don't you just grab it yourself? And she didn't really understand why that might be uncomfortable for me.
I think for me, when
I'm
in my interracial relationship, I've been in one with one white girl, and it's the stares from I get from other people.
That name is what? Ikpanmosa? Ikpanmosa. Interesting name.
That make me like so uncomfortable.
I'm gay too, so you're not alone. But I think in our community, it's more common to date. Like,
I kind of remember him in some other gay group, I think.
Black culture and accepting queerness and stuff. A lot of black men who also date men tend to like have to venture out or find themselves venturing out for that community.
Okay.
According to the U.S. Census, 46% of black children are living only with their mother, compared to 17% of white children. Out of this sample size, how many do you think grew up in a house with both parents?
Damn, that's so messed up to
It's
ask.
kind of hard to point to someone and say, hey, I think your father wasn't around.
Right,
Like,
damn,
That's
bruh.
a pretty rough thing to do.
Yeah.
All right, how many people?
Plus, I think the statistic is more than that. When was this made? 7 months ago? I mean, I think that's slightly more. Like 46%. That sounds kind of low. I thought it was higher.
Okay.
What was the question?
All right, how many people's parents are international?
International. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Cool. Okay. So I'm gonna say you. I think that's a safer one to say that maybe all had your parents around.
I think every person's a coin flip, literally with the statistic, but also just with the sense of like everyone here seems like they're really well put together individuals, and I think that can come from both a hardship, but also from an advantageous place. So I think the way I'm going to decide.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, it's hard. How can you know?
Emotional this question seems to be making you. I believe you both. I believe you have, and I believe you last too as well.
To be honest, I'm gonna just assume everybody because I can't even like give a reason and base it off of.
That's a safe answer. That's a safe answer. All right, who would I say? If I was looking at this, I mean, you're gay. Like, would a gay guy, dad, and the? I mean, maybe. I guess so. I ain't gonna lie. I was looking at this guy. He looks a little rough around the edges. I don't know. Who has two parents? Let me think. Two parents in the household. Usually, when you have two parents in the household, like you're a little bit more probably clean cut or some shit. I have no idea. This is all like stereotypes and shit. But if I had to guess, I'd probably guess this brother right here, and maybe him. I don't know why. Just maybe him too. Maybe him too, low key. Actually, fuck it. I don't know. I have no clue. Actually, I think he had a single parent. I'm gonna say him. I'm gonna say maybe one of these two, and then him. So, yeah, but I don't know. Again, it's 40. It's I don't know. That's hard.
Yes.
That's hard, bro.
Yes.
Why no right off the bat? Just wondering.
I don't know why. Like I guess that too.
Charles, I like your style. I think it's really good. I feel like it is a little bit more dressed down, and I guess that was kind of the more casual style of it.
Yeah, I don't know.
Grew up in a house with both parents. Please step forward.
Maybe all of them. They're gonna step up.
2, 1.
I knew it, bro.
You almost got it.
Yeah.
I knew it. I knew that guy for some reason.
My dad was like sort of in and out. Like he was there. He lived in a different city most of my
Damn.
life. So he left when I was like 3.
Damn.
Culturally speaking, coming from Africa,
It's fucked up, dog.
divorce isn't really a thing. Like I don't think we've even. I don't know anyone in my life.
It's frowned
like,
upon.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
you
very
don't,
frowned upon.
you don't divorce. So the idea of like not being there for your family is just incomprehensible.
Me myself, I'm a father. I'm in the military, so my son lives in Texas while I live in San Diego. Me and his mom broke up before I joined the Navy, but I'm there as much as I can be, and I'm actually in a custody battle to get my son. But I know there's outside perceptions like, oh, he's a deadbeat and everything like that.
Damn.
I prove it time and time again that I'm there for my son. It's just unfortunate that stereotype's a thing.
I think when it comes to the stereotype of
He reminds me of my
men that
cousin.
didn't grow up with a father, it's they didn't know their father. For me personally, I knew my dad when I was growing up. My parents divorced when I was in about elementary school. After that, I didn't really have contact with my dad. So my mom has always been that rock for me, my superhero.
Damn, bro.
I'm definitely a mama's boy. When it comes to my mom, I call her on
That's
Father's Days
fucking
too,
terrible,
just
bro.
to say,
Like that literally just
thank you
sucks.
so
Like
much for taking care of me.
I hate that shit, bro. I really hate that shit. That's fucked up.
Has any of this surprised you? Maybe you should try thinking about other people's perspectives.
What? What the hell is this?
Between
What?
55 black men were incarcerated.
Okay.
Ooh! About the relationship between the black community and the police.
Oh, the police. I don't, just in general, the police, I already know, like, they're racist, they're pigs. Like, it takes there's one bad cop, but those good cops aren't going to do anything about it, so it makes
Damn!
Out of this group, how many people
Damn! How many have been arrested?
Not many people that have been arrested.
Right, me neither. I don't know anyone that's been arrested, I don't think. How many have been arrested? I mean, none of them look like bad. I don't know if arrested. Maybe, shit. He said military. Fucking, dog. I have no clue. He's an African guy. Probably not. He looks like a nice put together dude. I mean, shit. I don't know. I'm inclined to say nobody. Maybe it was like for some drinking and driving. Maybe like one of these two for like some DUI shit or some shit. I have no clue, dog. I'm gonna just say no. I'm gonna just say nobody. But it's probably somebody if they included it in the list, right? If I had to guess, shit. Maybe this guy again. I don't fucking know. Damn. Because I would feel some type of way if somebody said, oh, that guy looks like he's been arrested. Like, damn, what the fuck? I don't know. Probably him. Probably this guy.
What I feel like maybe
the gay guy.
Maybe
the gay guy.
Kind of the American culture.
I don't know.
Policemen in general. I would guess Americans haven't always been great about dreadlocks and like treating that as like, you know, I think those get judged more. So I could see if you have dreadlocks, that might make you more likely to like be targeted by the police. I think it's maybe going to be
I can see that.
one or two of you, something like that.
Maybe I'm saying zeros.
Yeah, I'm not going to say anything like bad.
I can see police targeting you.
It's real.
Yeah.
You're a big, muscly dude. You have dreadlocks. You're certainly someone that could be seen as an intimidating threat.
Yeah.
So I could see you being targeted, and I'm sorry if that does happen to you. And then,
it's like the beard. Like, it just looks more scruffy, I guess. I don't know.
I feel like, I mean, fros are kind of in the same category as dreadlocks, right?
Oh, he's getting offended.
This is an afro to you.
His ass is getting offended.
No. Sorry. I guess it's like a. I mean, it's obviously not like a fro, right?
Yeah.
It's like,
would you say you have an afro?
No.
Nigga, he's white. He doesn't fucking know. He doesn't know.
Oh my god, I'm so embarrassed about the fro thing. Obviously, I don't.
Why is he being like a hard ass and like being stuck up about it? And he was offended about the other shit too. The other question, whatever the other question was, he was like getting offended.
No. Sorry, I guess it's like a.
Like nigga, like he doesn't fucking know. Like you're playing a game.
No.
Why are you sitting here like clapping back and shit?
Oh my god, I'm so embarrassed about the fro thing. Obviously, I don't have black hair myself. I don't have to worry about or think about black hairstyles that much, but still, that's pretty embarrassing. I think that shows a pretty big knowledge gap there.
I'm going to go high here and just select a large amount because I feel like there's going to be more men than there are less that this has happened to. So, yes. I'd probably say all of you.
Okay.
Damn.
No. Yes, no.
If you have been arrested, please step forward and.
I have no clue. It could be any of them though. Like it's hard to say.
1.
I knew it. Well, I fucking said that. I said him and the gay guy. I said it.
Man, so y'all were like actually in jail.
Well, just arrested.
Mine has an asterisk. I was at a Dave Matthews Band concert that I had no business being at. I don't even listen to Dave
Who is that?
Matthews.
Who's Dave Matthews?
I
don't know
in
who that is.
Predominantly white area, and it was what my friends listened to. Most of my friends were white. So we went to tailgate and drank. We did the whole like steal your mom's vodka, you fill up your water bottle, hop on a train. We went to Philly. So we were in the parking lot, and we were all drinking around our cars, me, a bunch of white dudes. And
what is up with this guy's outfit, by the way? Hold up. What is my nigga? Bro, what are you wearing? You got a pink shirt with some fucking suspenders and overalls and shit. And then some fucking, I don't even know what those are called. The shit. And this guy got on some damn boots and shit. I don't even know what is going on here.
Me, a bunch of white dudes, and there are cops sort of like making sure that people filter into the concert aren't getting too rowdy. And he like splits the crowd, goes straight for me out of all my white friends, grabs my water bottle, sniffs it, pours it out, and he writes me a ticket that counts as an arrest. It was a citation. He couldn't leave his post, so he couldn't cuff me and put me in his car, but the citation counted as an arrest.
But the first time I got arrested, I think I was 15, and I had a driver's permit, but I didn't have like a license. And so
I knew it was something driving. I knew it. I knew it was something driving. DUI something.
That was stolen, so that was the whole thing.
I thought it was something driving, like not something not that bad. You know what I'm saying?
They detained me and everything. Took me to the police station, had me in a holding cell and stuff. For like normally for that you just get like cited, or they'll call your parents, someone pick you up. But I was like in
You're like fully booked.
and like in the fingerprints and all that.
Wow.
I've never had a negative interaction with a police officer before. I think I've always had great interactions. Most of my
Me too.
friends and buddies that I work out with are all police officers. Never had negative notation. I think anytime, and this is my perspective, I'm not going to put one negative interaction with one person as a blanket on everything, because I think that could be applied to any situation.
I haven't been arrested, but I am also very conscious of like my parents' like very intentional effort to like raise their children in a way that like prevents that, right? And I'm not saying this from like a positive standpoint, like these locks are a very new development, you know what I'm saying? Like it would have never happened as a kid. Like don't wear hoodies, don't wear your pants a certain way, right? So it's like by very meticulous kind of like child rearing that I contribute to not having like being arrested by the police, but even that granted, like I've had many situations with the police. And I think
that's true. I say the same thing for me too.
So intentional about like of helping a child avoid like the penal system.
Right,
right. The risk is just too high to ignore or to deem as like a inconsequential thing.
I definitely understand you guys' perspective.
Yeah, he's right.
But I also
He's right.
very much share that same
He's
perspective.
right. And damn
I
it.
think a better thing to say is like the policing system. I don't think. Like I personally, actually, my experiences have been pretty positive. Like I've been stopped by the police. I'm from New York. I've jumped a turnstile, and the police have stopped me. But I was going to school, and he was like, "Oh, you're a student. Just don't do that again." They've been good cops in my life, but I think they're good people who become cops. Yes. And I think that's a better.
Yeah, and I agree with that.
To note that
I agree with that.
Policing is like for wellness, and I think a lot of you guys' critiques is like policing is militarization here, or like mass incarceration. But a lot of places, police are to like keep people safe, and I think ours is like for order.
If I was in that circle, those two would have been the last people that I would have ever to have gotten an arrest or an arrest record. So I think that was what was most surprising, and the lack of others who stepped up.
Yeah, it's good. This is a good selection, man. Yeah, this is good, bro.
What percentage of black men do you think have experienced being called the N-word by someone who is not black?
Ooh, damn.
I want to say like 90% probably on the poll.
Damn.
In this study,
have I ever been called an N-word?
Called the N-word or other racial slurs by a non-black person?
I don't know if I've ever been called an N-word, like you fucking nerd, you fucking nerd. I don't know if I ever had that, but
out of our group, how many do you think have been called the N-word by a non-black person?
How could you tell? There's no way to tell, bro. I'd say everybody, goddammit.
But still, a lot of y'all grew up in America, so that wouldn't necessarily change that. I'll probably try to stick more to the statistic you told me of 50%, but I honestly think it could happen to anyone.
Yeah, like that's impossible to tell.
To go off of here.
Yeah.
I would honestly say all of you guys.
Yeah,
like,
that's what I said.
Give the easy answer, but I feel like it's again more common, and I'm applying my experience with the word faggot towards that. Like I've heard things called that's
damn
gay or something like that. Yeah.
I'm gonna say yes, no, yes, no, no, yes, 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 no, no.
I feel like if not everyone, about 8 or 9 people here could probably point to a place in our life where they can remember being called.
Yeah, maybe either that or no. It's either like a high amount or like low amount. You know what I'm saying? It's impossible to tell. Maybe none of them have. Like I don't think I have ever. I don't think I have. It might not be any of them. You know.
2, 1.
Okay.
Whoa.
Interesting.
Okay, so I was more right with my initially high estimate. Yeah.
We were actually talking about this earlier, and I let my friends call me the N-word, and my friends are not black, so like for me it's not like not that crazy thing. They're not.
Like say it in a bad way. No, I thought they said like say it as a slur. In that case, I think I had white friends that used to say the N-word and shit back in the day. Again, it wasn't like a slur. It was just just normal, like kind of like he said.
Me, like my I guess my rule around the N-word is a little different than I think a lot of other people. And so like my friends are Hispanic, and so like for me, and I also grew up, like I'm from New York, I'm from the Bronx, and so I grew up around like Puerto Rican and Dominicans. And so for me, it's like we all lived this struggle together. For me to now then push myself and say, oh, I can say this, but you guys can't, is weird, considering we all grew up together and like we all grew up in the same environment, and we pretty much had the same experiences. At the end of the day, we're all poor, so it was like, why quibble over this one word when there's a lot more to like quibble about.
Yeah, I would say for me, I had a friend, white friend, and we were just hanging out, and he said it, but it wasn't so much malice behind it. It was
Yeah.
kind of like, you know, the friend type of vibe. And in that moment, you know, I just thought to myself, okay, why is he saying it? Is he saying it to be funny, to be cool, to try to fit in? And it was just one of those things where he's like, oh, well, you said it, why can't I say it? And in that moment, you know, I started really thinking about, okay, the use of the word, when do we say it? Or do we even have that line?
Yeah, and for me especially, I had a guy, he was my boy back in the day. Probably like 4th, 5th grade type shit. He used to say it. He didn't say it a lot, but he would say it every now and then. And he was like, "What up, my nigga?" or something like that. And I remember, I've told people that story, and they're like, "What the fuck? Like you didn't fucking sock him, or you didn't beat his ass or whatever?" And I'm like, "No, nigga, like it's a fucking word. Like I don't give a shit. I personally don't really give a fuck. Like if you say it, it's a word. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just a word." Even if it's malice behind it, like yeah, like that's fucking bad. You shouldn't say it. Like that's just more to me. It's more of a sign of character to you, a sign of your character, I should say. You know what I'm saying? If you're going around saying it, especially in a bad way, if you're a kid like in 5th grade saying it, then it's like I don't think it's that bad. But as a grown ass person, like saying it to like offend somebody, then yeah, I have a problem with that. But just because someone says it. Like, just because someone says it, I'm not going to fucking punch you. I'm really not going to, like, start any fucking, like, physical altercation off of words. You know what I'm saying? I don't believe in that type of shit. If someone hits me first or something or tries to do some shit, that's different. But just saying a word is not going to automatically make me want to fucking punch you or something. Like, no. I've never operated that way. I never will. So, that's not how I'll move.
Stop saying it around.
You know what I'm saying? I know how to move better than that. Especially as a black man myself, I can't be punching people based off words.
So
you know what I'm saying? That just makes it worse.
In a way to where I'm back here, but I've been called a racial slur. It just wasn't by someone not black. Literally this morning, I was called a colorist. The C word rhymes with
what?
Because they saw the previous video I was on. It was a Nectar video. Where we were swiping on women, basically, and I swiped on a black woman, and this person was upset that I didn't choose the one black person that I encountered.
3 years ago, I would say, my pro debut in boxing, Rollins, South Carolina, never forget. Coming out with the entrance, walking, the opponent was coming out too. Yeah, get that out of here. You know,
damn.
That one didn't rub me off the wrong way because the guy was going to sleep regardless.
Get that girl out of here, that fucking nigger!
Afterwards, again, it doesn't bother me. And then I went up to him. He looked at me. He was like, "Oh, good knockout, boy." I'm like, "Yeah, keep bringing him on. I'll keep knocking him out." And I kept on moving all the way back. I run into that a lot. I don't mind it. It is what it is. I'll just stay blessed, you know, and keep it pushing.
Yeah, that's what you gotta do. That's what you gotta do, man. That's what you gotta do. This is a good group of guys, man.
So I'm gonna have.
This is a solid group of guys, bro.
And
what?
gotta take your money. Step forward if you think Andrew, Joe, Oscar
is racist.
Black men. In 3.
Oh shit.
2.
They don't.
Now we're gonna give you guys.
The answer is no.
Scores.
They don't know, and it's okay. Like I don't know white people. I don't know a white man. You know what I'm saying? It's okay. You don't have to know. It's not good or bad.
It makes sense because, like I said, I don't even know men in general. So this was like just a new experience for me to even understand men and black.
Yeah, it's not a bad thing.
I feel like that's a fair ranking. It's better than 0.
Joe, after your ranking, we had.
Really? Okay.
7 people step forward.
Whoa, good job.
Well, yeah, happy about that?
It's pretty validating. I appreciate that. I don't know if I earned that necessarily. I appreciate it.
I like Joe.
Specifically? Oh, he's invited to the cookout.
Yeah, Joe's cool. I like Joe.
For Andrew, you had
nobody. Yeah.
0 people.
Yeah, it's okay. Like it's okay.
No, that makes sense.
It's all right.
I think it's because I didn't know a certain hairstyle. I think that really got me. I think I said some stuff that revealed that certain.
Yeah, and it's all right, bro. You're like, you don't have to like.
Yeah,
I just feel
it
like
makes sense.
It's hard to look at a statistic and attribute that to like a whole group of people and a black experience in general. Like I never pretend to say like, yeah, I know everything about the white experience based off of statistics.
Exactly. I don't even know all the shit out for black people. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't even if I was to be put in this position, I would probably get like a bad reputation. I would get a bad score. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't fucking know either. You know what I'm saying? Those are hard questions, dog. That was very interesting. He's only had 200,000. This only had 200,000 views. No one gives a fuck about us. It's okay. It's all right. Let me see. Andrew's hip hop dancing. Assuming they've all been arrested. Yeah, man. Okay, so Jubilee, you need to understand that Africans and people who grew up in white spaces live a very different life when it comes to black people who are raised in black spaces. If you give a voice to only Africans in black and majority spaces and limits black, actually that's low-key true. That's low-key true. They do bring a lot of black people who grew up in white spaces and Africans and stuff, which is fine. But, you know, you should probably get a little bit of everybody. But yeah, that was a cool little video. That was very interesting. You know, I'm not offended. Like, yeah, he's not gonna know. Okay, he's not black. He's not gonna know black shit, and it's okay. I wouldn't know white shit. I wouldn't even know black shit. Okay, so yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. That was a cool little interesting video, and make sure to like and subscribe, and you know, follow and do all that extra good shit. And I'll see you next time. Peace out.